quick story. My last day at sea on the second leg of the adventure, right? 8 days on the way to Bermuda. 5 months later, jump in my boat. 9 days on the way back to Wilmington, North Carolina. Because I didn't go straight, which you can't do at sea sometimes. I went down way down here and then came way back up. 9 days at sea. The afternoon of day 8, I'm looking on my GPS. The coast of North Carolina is like, I don't know, 60 miles away from me. I'm so close. I'm almost there. After being at sea for over 1,000 miles. I think it was 1,200 miles on the way back, the way I went. So I'm close, man. And I'm tired. I'm hungry. I lost like 20 pounds, you know, and I'm dying for a piece. I'm dying for a beer. And it's in the afternoon. And it's a nice day. And I'm just hanging on. And I'm looking at the horizon, imagining home. And out of the corner of my eye, I see something higher than me. And I turn and look, and it's a dolphin spinning in midair. And I look around me, and they're everywhere. It was a megapod. I can't, I don't even know how to count them all. They were so far away from me and so close to me on both sides of the boat. They were surrounding me. I noticed them jumping across the bow, not over the boat, but I mean in front of the boat, in front of me. And behind, I turn around and look, and they're behind me. They're everywhere. I was so excited. I didn't put I didn't hook into my jack line at all. I just ran to the front of the boat, which I'm gonna get criticized for that one too. I don't care. Whatever. I was excited, and I laid down on the bow of the boat to turn on a GoPro that I had mounted on the bow of the boat to film the dolphins. And I'm looking down to turn the GoPro on, and a dolphin turns like this, and his eye is looking up into my eye, and he just kind of hovered there for a minute, and I'm staring into the eye of this dolphin, and then he disappears, and then a moment later, sky's in front of the boat. It was one of those moments that will never leave me. That place and that moment in time had such a massive impact that it will never leave me. And they stayed with me for hours. The rest of the afternoon into the night. There was a moment when I looked over the stern of the boat. I had my motor running because there was hardly any wind. I'd lost my mainsail a couple of days before. That's a different story. I just had my Genoa out. So I was motor sailing. And I was looking down, and I was looking at the prop wash, which was kind of wild because it's bubbles, right? And just spinning like this, it's kind of cool looking. And then all of a sudden I see what looked like torpedoes just coming underneath the boat. It looked like they were going to hit the boat, and it was the dolphins were still with me until almost midnight that night. I mean, I'm telling this story, man, my heart is pounding. And then I think about that man on the dock who told me that I was stupid, that I was going to die. He was practically predicting my death. And the fact that he saw me after I got back, he looked like he was bummed that I wasn't dead. How effed up is that? Are there people in your life that are like that? Anyway, had I listened to him, and again, I'm not saying don't listen to anybody. Definitely. I mean, there are people that I'll take in any kind of criticism, that even the unsolicited criticism, and everybody hates that. Anyway, and that was unsolicited from that dude on the dock, right? So, but I'll take it. I'll listen to him, you know, whatever. But I'm not going to lose my own voice. I am not going to allow someone else to make my decision for me. If I feel compelled to do something, if I feel empowered to go on an adventure or to do whatever, what happens inside if I don't? Regret. sadness. And you just feel yourself just sinking into yourself. The moment that you commit, the moment that you say, hell yeah, I'm going to do that, it's empowering, man. It never leaves you. And then you go and do it. And then something like that with the Dolphins. And that's just one story. I talked about the long tail. I talked about the Bermuda Triangle. I didn't go into a whole lot of detail about that, but I mean, yes, the day of the storm, where if I had made one little mistake in one awkward moment, the boat could have flipped over and I could have died. Just like that. That's adventure. That's exploration. That's not a vacation. And it's exciting. That moment in that storm changed my life. It taught me staying present. It taught me mindfulness. There was a lesson in that intensity. There's a lesson in the moment with the dolphin. There's lessons in everything. The whole 17 days of meditation and bliss taught me many things that had I listened to that guy, had I taken his advice and chosen myself not to go, all of that would have never happened. The lessons. Again, this is the last video for the Run Towards That Which Scares You series. The next series of videos is going to be called Stay True to Your Internal Compass. And I'm going to tell stories from the book, but I'm also going to tell some more other stories.